Yeah, how are the squad in this second camp with Craig, given all the excitement of the first couple of games and the exciting new way of playing? How's this second time round been?
Yeah, it's been a lot of the same, to be honest. We obviously had a pretty new style of play, and it went pretty well, and that comes with, you know, a bit of excitement, a bit of added pressure to try and repeat it. But yeah, we're confident as a group that we've worked hard during the week, and we're confident we can do that again.
Yeah, the excitement from, you know, former players, fans, media alike brings with it a bit of expectation, like you say. But is that something you kind of welcome? Shows that you're doing something right?
Yeah, I think, you know, the noise outside of the camp, we can't really control that. All we've got to try and do is play as exciting football as we can, and try and win games. And look, it's like I said, it's not down to us what's said outside, but we have a plan. We have to try and stick to that, and yeah, we're going to try and do that wherever we're playing.
You can tell how much you, the players, and Craig have enjoyed this new style and this new dawn. Is there anything in particular that you've enjoyed about working with him? Anything about his methods that particularly chime with you?
Look, every manager has different ideas of how he wants to play football, and in my opinion, there's no right way or wrong way of doing that. But look, the way that the new managers come in has been to play a game where we try to be dominant with the ball. We try to create as many chances as we can, try to make games exciting, and I think we showed that in the first couple. And look, when we've built on, you know, pretty solid bedrock of what we've got in this team, to try and add that creativity and excitement in there, it bodes well for us.
And just finally from me, we're used to seeing you captain the team. You've done it before, but can you tell us about the privilege of leading your country and also your own form of fitness, because you've not been playing as regularly for your club side as you'd like to?
Yeah, look, it's always an insane privilege to captain your country. I love doing it, and you know, that will never grow old on me. It's the best feeling in football, to be honest. And as far as the other question, I feel perfectly ready for the game. Thanks.
Any more questions? Yeah.
Ben, you play with Brennan Johnson, you see him most days. He's in absolutely flying form at the moment. A few weeks ago, obviously had a bit of difficulty where he came off social media. Have you seen the change in him off the field as much as on it in that period from then to now?
From a personal standpoint, what I've seen, I haven't seen a lot of change, to be honest. Brennan's you know, a hard-working attacking player that we've got, who has that knack of being in the right place at the right time, and that's not by accident. Even when he was going through that so-called tough patch, it was a couple of games, but he was still getting the chances. He was still in the right areas, and I think we'd be having more issues if he wasn't doing that. So, as a teammate of his, I'm delighted to see him scoring as regularly as he is and doing as well as he is. But we can see how quick that opinions can shift in football as well. And yeah, maybe the outside world maybe was on his case a little bit, but as a teammate, we certainly weren't.
What does it say about, he's still a young man, about his strength of character, his ability to, you know, because you can't not notice that in the modern world, can you? And his response to it has been to score, you know, in this many consecutive games. What does that say about his mentality and personality, I suppose?
I think it just shows what a strong character that he is. It's difficult to know what someone's going through at any one time, and look, if you're receiving criticism, it's not a nice place to be. But look, Brennan's really just come out, let his football do the talking, and as I said in the last question, the outside noise isn't something you can control, but he can control what he's doing on the pitch, and he seems to be doing that pretty well now.
Just finally from me, you've played with a lot of very talented players, both at club and international level. Where do you think his ceiling would be?
Look, as you said, he's still a young player, but the hardest thing in football is to score goals, and if he can keep doing that regularly, then who knows where he can go. Thanks.
Okay. Ben, just one, in terms of Wales' last game against Iceland, just one of your memories of it. I know you only played a few minutes, but obviously Gareth had that amazing moment. What do you remember of it?
That's pretty much all I remember of that game. Is Gareth seemed to that day just be on on fire, and that at the time seemed to be like a trademark goal of his, that he was able just to skip past players so easily and make it look so calm in the box as well. So yeah, I don't remember too much of that game, but I most certainly remember Gareth's goal.